These maggots are beating me every day. These red demons. Oh my God, I'm tormented. My flesh is falling off. Help! Help me. Oh.
I am kind and merciful, and I did offer you forgiveness many, many times.
Son Jesus, you know what I went through as a child. My father beat my mother me every day. I used to run in the closet and hide and wish he would just die. I hate him. And when I got a family of my own, I did the same things. It's all I knew. It's how I was raised. I had a bad temper. Oh, I couldn't control myself.
But I was right there with you the entire time, knocking on the door of your heart. I sent men into your life to mentor you. I wanted you to open up to them and tell them your problems. I wanted them to know your hurt so that they could pray for you. But you kept your heart closed tightly and would not let them in.
Jesus, do you know how embarrassing it is to tell other people your secrets? Especially other men. Why would you want me to do that?
I sent those men into your life so that you would know you needed to come to me and seek forgiveness. But you wouldn't open up to them and tell them your problems, so they couldn't help you. And I couldn't help you either. You wouldn't come to me, admit you were a sinner, and seek forgiveness for your sins. I wanted so badly to forgive him. But his heart was filled with rage and anger towards his father, and he wouldn't forgive him. And in my word it is written, if you don't forgive others, you cannot be forgiven. I am a righteous judge. It is too late. Judgment is set.
I'm sorry, Lord, have mercy. Oh, have mercy, have mercy.
See, after that last encounter, the dream was over, and I was awake again. And at first, I was so shaken by the things that I had just seen in my dream. But soon I was calmed by the familiar surroundings of my own room. And as I thought about the three people that I had just seen, I realized several things in a very profound way. The first thing that I realized was this, is that many are going to die much earlier than they think. I realized that no one is going to die in the moment that they think. In other words, you may die tonight thinking that you're going to live a long time. I learned that the popular idea of doing what feels good and seeking after pleasure through alcohol and drugs and sexual immorality is actually a dangerous practice. I was amazed to see that the results of living a life filled with hatred and unforgiveness and holding grudges, that many people live just like that, thinking that they're justified just because someone hurt them or someone wounded them or someone did them wrong. Jesus made it very plain to me, folks, that if we don't forgive those who have wronged us, then we ourselves can't be forgiven. You see, after death, we will forever live in either heaven or we'll live in hell. See, Jesus wants us to join Him in heaven, folks. And in order to do so, though, we need to come to Him on His terms and not on our terms. Well, the next night, I drifted off to sleep again, and I began to dream about hell again. Folks, let me just tell you that it's a terrible place. The darkness was so overwhelming to me that it was more than anything that I'd ever experienced in my entire life. It was more frightening than anything that I could even imagine. The smells were so awful, and the groans were so overwhelming. It was a horrifying, horrifying place. This time, I found myself alone. And somehow I knew that I wasn't really alone. Even though I couldn't